Hi everyone, last video for our Show What You Know review. In this one we're going to be tackling two problems at once. Question 4 right here, this is going to be the distributive property, and question 5, dividing by the coefficient. And they both use the same number, so I thought it makes sense to do them in the same video. So in this one we have -4 is less than -1/4 times x minus 8. I don't know why the parentheses is so big there. So we're going to rewrite this as -4 is less than -1/4 times quantity x minus 8. So on this side, we're going to use the distributive property. We're going to use distribution. We're going to distribute our -1/4 to x and to our -8. So this is going to become -4 is less than -1/4 times x plus -1/4 times -8. Great, so -1/4 times x plus -1/4 times -8. And this is going to become -4 is less than -1/4 x plus -1/4 times -8 is going to be +2. -1/4 times -8 is going to give us +2. So we have -4 is less than -1/4 x plus 2. So this is now in a form that we recognize. We have a variable with a coefficient and a constant, and then a solution on this side. So we're going to get -4, we're going to rewrite it, less than -1/4 x plus 2. So our next step is to eliminate our constant. This right here is our constant. So we're going to subtract 2 from both sides. And on this side, we're going to get -6 is less than -1/4 x plus 0. And we can write this as -6 less than -1/4 x. And our final step is to multiply both sides by 4. Sorry, multiply both sides by -4. By -4. -6 times -4 is going to give us 24. We're going to switch the sign of our inequality to go this way because we just multiplied by a negative number. And then we're going to get all about that x is less than 24. So if we had a graph here like this, it's going to be 24. It's going to have an open circle there. And it's going to be all values less than 24. So that is how we would solve this problem using the distributive property. Sorry, this bad circle, the distributive property. On this side, we're going to divide by the coefficient. So we're going to do the same exact problem, this time just dividing by the coefficient. And we did this a while ago, so it might be a little rusty on this, so I want everyone to pay close attention here. So we're going to rewrite our inequality. -4 is less than -1/4 times x minus 8. So to solve this one, we're going to eliminate our coefficient on the outside here. So we're going to divide both sides by -1/4. And once we'll do this, we'll essentially eliminate this here. So we can cross these two out. So on this side, we just get x minus 8. And on this side, we have 4 divided by 1/4. Sorry, excuse me, -4 divided by 1/4. -4 divided by -1/4. Now, -4 divided by 1/4 is a tricky thing for us to do. So instead of dividing by a fraction, we're instead going to multiply by its reciprocal. So you're going to do -4 times -4 instead. The reciprocal of -1/4 is -4. So instead of dividing by 1/4, we're going to multiply by the reciprocal, which is to multiply by -4. So we get -4 times -4, and that equals +16. So -4 divided by 1/4 is the same as -4 times -4. So it's going to give us +16 over here. I'm going to write this a little messy. So we have 16 is less than x minus 8. And our final step here is to add 8 to both sides of our inequality. Add 8 to both sides of our inequality, eliminating our constant. And 16 plus 8 gives us 24 is less than x. So as you can see, either way solving it, either through distribution or by dividing by the coefficient, will give us the same exact answer. You can use whichever method you think is easier. But I want to reintroduce us to this method of dividing by the coefficient, because it may be a while since we've used it, and notice most of the class has been using the distributive property to solve the problem. Thank you very much for watching the videos. You still have one more homework question, but I think you should all be able to tackle it pretty easily. If you watched all these, your extra credit word is going to be, let's think about it. It's going to be half day, because we have a half day tomorrow. So if you write half day at the top of your homework, you will receive an extra credit point. Half day tomorrow. And we're taking our show what you know, and there might be a little treat at the end of it. So I'm looking forward to seeing everybody tomorrow for our last day before break. And everybody have a great afternoon.